Good afternoon, folks. Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Friday, March 31st, 2017. Beautiful day. Very, very beautiful day. It's still a little bit windy, but yesterday afternoon, evening, all night long, and pretty much all morning long, we've had a lot of windy, blustery conditions. Very windy, the poo-ish type of blustery conditions. A lot of fallen trees and stuff like that. So cold last night, but not for the worse, you know. Obviously I survived and making another video here, another vlog. So yeah, you know, just make the best of it. No big deal, I guess. It's not like there was thunder and lightning and hellfire and brimstone falling from above. Could be worse, a lot worse. You know, I had a couple of people ask me questions, not from the viewers, but from some of the people that I know out here, out on the streets. They're like, how can you do what you do? You know, put yourself out on the internet and on YouTube and talk about you being homeless. That's embarrassing. You know, you'd never catch me doing that. You know, I'd rather be dead than. Well, I do what I do because of a couple of reasons. I mean, I was, up until several months ago, I was fully immersed in working with an organization in helping the homeless, feeding the homeless, clothing the homeless. I was working tirelessly. I gave up a lot of my free time devoted to helping the homeless and stuff. I was getting a lot of praise from the people that I worked with around me. But as far as the homeless people, not really so much. I'd see them once in a while, and they'd be like, "Hey, you were you were feeding, and you were yeah, I was, yeah." Says, "Why do you do that?" I go, "Well, I do that because, you know, I care, you know. Yeah, I understand, you know. This is not the only time that I've ever been homeless. I've been homeless before. My ex-wife and I won't mention her name, but when we left Vegas a few years ago and we came out here to Pasadena, or actually back to Southern California, we were homeless. You know, we were homeless in the truck and struggling. We didn't have a job. I got a job maybe a week and a half or so after coming out here, and then within a week she got a job, and then I got a second job, and then she got two jobs. So we each got two jobs, and we went from working from in Arcadia to Pasadena. We lived at a couple of studios in Duarte, California, and then we managed to come out here to Pasadena. Regrettably, I was reluctant to come out to Pasadena. I know how Pasadena is. I don't really like Pasadena too much. But she wanted to come out to Pasadena because it was closer to her job, the other job that she had gotten at the time. So then that was fine. We came out to Pasadena. But I do what I do because it helps me as much as it helps other people in knowing what this kind of lifestyle is. God, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Wow, that's kind of a crazy thing to say. Not only is it a lifestyle, but being homeless is also, now in this day of age, it's also a minority group. Again, that's really a crazy thing to say, but being homeless is also a minority group. God, you used to you know, when people say that someone was homeless, they would think immediately hobos and tramps and stuff like that. But anyway, my main goal is to make sure that people know what the situation is, especially here in the San Gabriel area, excuse me, and even more so here in Pasadena. Things are really getting grim here in Pasadena. As I said before, they really really don't want any homeless people here in Pasadena. This is the crown jewel of the San Gabriel area. This is what brings in tourism to the San Gabriel area and to Los Angeles County. Pretty much year round, you know. So especially during the wintertime with Thanksgiving, Christmas time, the Rose Parade, you know, the Rose Bowl, and during the summer we have a lot of concerts, and we have the FIFA Cup, you know, and we just have a lot of great events. And just this city just doesn't want to be stained or marred or what have you by seeing homeless people. You know, it wants to be unique in itself. And then I've had a couple of emails that ask me, do I have any regrets about what caused me to be out here? No, I don't. Having a regret actually is kind of like saying you hate something. Having a regret for me, I would have to give up a lot of things. I would have to regret a lot of things, and that includes my kids. And so to regret one thing would mean regretting my children and my past experiences and having children and a couple of marriages and a few relationships. No, it's taken me a long time as I grow older to understand and learn, and boy, am I still trying to do my best to learn from anything that gets thrown my way. I'll trip over something and I'll do my best to get back up, and if I see something like that on the ground, I'll make sure to step over it or go around it. But I don't want to trip on that thing that life happens to throw my way. Regrets. No, well, I guess maybe alcohol. Yeah, alcohol would be like my one and only biggest regret. A lot of time wasted, a lot of money wasted. I'm sober. I've been sober for a while. My only vice really right now is cigars. I like to smoke cigars, you know, once in a while. And I don't always smoke cigars. And especially tomorrow tobacco here in the great state of California, tobacco goes up by about $2 a pack of cigarettes. Other tobacco products, I'm not so sure what they go up to. So I'm looking to probably give up a cigar, or maybe just not smoking as much. But I could really take it or leave it. I like the flavor, I like the taste, and it's kind of relaxing to smoke a cigar. But anything else in life that I'm doing right now, I don't regret. I just want to bring awareness to all of you. Yeah, it's easier to be homeless nowadays than ever before in history. It just doesn't take much anymore. It doesn't take, I mean, a loss of a job, a loss of a loved one, a bad relationship, a divorce, anything can land you out here, and it's not for the meek. It's definitely not for the weak. It'll put you to the test. I mean, and if you end up being homeless with a significant other, like when my ex-wife and I, when we came out here to California, we were still engaged. You know, we were boyfriend and girlfriend and engaged. And when we got married, well, before we got married, we were living in the truck, and we went to Van Nuys, got our marriage license, and then within a month later, we went to Beverly Hills and got married, and we spent our honeymoon in our truck. Yeah, it wasn't, you know, and we went through a lot. We were homeless for a few months. It was hard to, we could afford the rent, but it was just hard to save up the money to initially move in. And we had a couple of breaks from landlords that, you know, worked with us on the moving in and the security and everything. And so Yeah, we did that. Being homeless puts definitely one's morals and ethics to the test. And if you have a significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, what have you, it's really hard. And if you have children, that's really, really, really hard. Thank goodness we didn't have any children um, while we were in the situation. I don't know what would have become of us had we had that. So, but no, I'm just doing my best to inform everyone and anybody. Um, I've had a YouTube account. I post up maybe a couple of videos or what have you of the family and and nothing really I never really got into posting anything, uploading anything, mainly just watching everybody. And what really got me into making videos and uploading videos was a young man by the name of Casey Neistat out of New York. That young man went through a lot. He he found himself in a situation where most young people his age would have just turned tail and run the other way. And I admire what he went through for the sake of his child and his family and everything. He went through a lot, and he made something out of himself, and I admire that a lot. And there's a couple other people that I follow. Well, actually, there's several people that I follow, but Casey Neistat, pretty much, I really, for an old man like me, an old fart, I really look up to this young man, and I'm glad that he's reached a point where he hasn't plateaued. He's still going, and he's still going. He's very successful, but he's still going. And it's not that, it doesn't seem like it's that he's driven by money. He's just driven because he doesn't want to stop. I don't know. It's very, very inspirational man. Very inspirational young man. I'd love to meet him. I'd love to meet him in person. But maybe one day when I win the lottery, after I take care of a lot of bills and get out of this situation after winning the lottery, hopefully. Do you hear that? Win the lottery. It's a big fantasy, right? Yeah, I'd love to be able to fly to New York and meet him, his lovely wife, and his beautiful daughter. She's so cute. She reminds me a lot of my little girl. So, yeah, today's a holiday here. It's, I think, Cesar Chavez. A lot of the business, it's a federal, city, state holiday. I don't know. Like I said before, it's kind of hard to make one day into the next. You lose track of time out here. But anyway, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to do my best to upload this video. It is, as I said, a very beautiful day. Excuse me. It's very lovely. It's sunny. And I want you to all please take care of each other, love each other. If you haven't in a while told someone you care about that I love you, I care about you, walk up to them, behind them, give them a hug, and whisper that to them. Look at them in their face, in their eyes, and tell them how much you appreciate them and that you love them. Especially if you have children. For no reason at all, just do what you do as a parent. Anyway, I'm going to let you folks go. I'm going to upload the video. And take care. Have a beautiful, beautiful Friday and a wonderful weekend. I'll try and make another video tomorrow. And make today as if it were your last. I love you all. And I'll be talking to you soon. Okay? Bye-bye.